Under the Blade.
Εδώ λοιπόν στο Tvwar του Mad και του Metal Hammer, φίλες και φίλοι, κυρίες και κύριοι, και όπως είπαμε νωρίτερα στον πρόλογο της σημερινής εκπομπής, με μεγάλη χαρά υποδεχόμαστε εδώ, στο στούντιό μας, την front woman των Nervosa, την Prika Amaral, για να μιλήσουμε για τα 10 αγαπημένα της άλμπουμ, για να τη βάλουμε Under the Blade. Hello, Prika.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing fine, thank you very much. Are you ready to talk about your favorite albums?
Yes.
Was it a hard decision for you to pick 10 out of them?
Yes, it's really hard.
All right. So let's get started. I don't know in which order should I put them, but I'm going to start with Motorhead and Overkill, which is an album that I really love and I really like. But tell me your story.
Look, Motorhead, it's really hard to choose only one album because the entire discography is amazing. I love all the albums. But I have to choose this one because I think it's a collection of everything that made me to love them. And I love 70 music, and they have a lot of 70 vibes there with rock and roll. And it still sounds like actual, you know, like it's very... sounds for nowadays, example, could be recorded now.
Yeah. Well, are you experienced from Jimi Hendrix experience? Led from Motorhead once was a roadie for Jimi Hendrix. Anyway.
Exactly, good connection, by the way, yes. So, Jimi Hendrix, for any guitarist, I think it's like one of the biggest influences, and he's genius. And he was the guy that opened the doors for me to enjoy more than 70 music. That I'm crazy about it.
So after Nervosa will have conquered the world, we have to form a 70s power trio or rock band or something like that.
This is my project.
Now it's the difficult part. You have to choose for today between Jimi Hendrix and Motorhead.
Really?
Yes, that's how we play this game. Just for today, just for now. It's not, I mean, carved in stone.
Okay, we choose Motorhead.
Motorhead.
Sorry, Jimi Hendrix.
Before we talk about this particular album, which is Arise, I want you to give the answer to the question that tortures metalheads here in Greece. Is it Sepultura or is it Sepultura?
Sepultura.
Sepultura.
Yes.
Παιδιά, έχουμε την απάντηση, το μάθαμε, είναι Sepultura. Οπότε τελείωσε αυτή η διαμάχη και πάμε. Talk to me about this one.
So, Sepultura is the most important band for the Brazilians, and mainly for those play thrash metal. Come on. It's, I think, one of our biggest inspiration for Nervosa, and it's they are the responsible for me like thrash metal as well. And I think was the band that opened the doors for us to be here, you know, like...
I want to stay in what you said previously, that apart from the music, which is absolutely fantastic, this band opened the doors for you Brazilian people and made you believe that you can make it happen.
Exactly, exactly. It's the base of our metal scene in Brazil. And I think all the bands that came after was because Sepultura did this first, you know. They think like more international way, you know. Everything that they did, it's really the biggest example for us.
Okay.
It's still for nowadays.
Yeah. It's Motorhead versus Sepultura. I guess this is a hard one.
Being a Brazilian, I have to choose Sepultura. Sorry,
Yes.
Motorhead.
No problem. I don't know if I pulled this album very early in this game. So, Pantera. It's a vulgar display of power. To me, this is the quintessential Pantera album.
Yes, I really love the Cowboys from Hell.
Yeah.
But vulgar display of power was more important for me as a guitarist, you know, and for me it's one of my favorite guitarists ever. It's Dimebag Darrell, of course. And this is very thrash metal album because, example, Cowboys from Hell has a lot of heavy metal, but this is the thrash metal album, you know. And I love the guitar riffs, the double guitar picking, example.
Great. Sepultura versus Pantera.
Sepultura.
Okay, you talked about right hand picking, right? So I have to bring Metallica now.
Yes!
Kill 'Em All, first Metallica album, first thrash metal album. How did you find out Metallica?
For me, the best album of Metallica is Kill and All.
All right.
I love Metallica. I love everything that they did. If there are some albums that were not so connected, but the beginning of the career of Metallica, for me, it's everything for thrash metal, you know. Can't choose. Fuck. Kill and All.
Oh. Let's talk about Testament a bit. The Dark Roots of Earth.
Yes.
I love Testament. They're one of my favorite bands.
Yes. I love all the albums of Testament. Since the beginning,
Right.
the first album still sounds so good like the last one.
Okay.
For me. It's the one of the bands that has the entire discography in a good quality.
Yes.
Even if it's older albums, they don't need to re-record, you know, because it's very well done. So for me, it was really hard to choose one album, but I decided to choose a recent album because for all of those that say like metal is dead, so this is for you that I'm proving that it's not dead, and it's in one of the best time of metal actually. You know, we have all the bands like Judas Priest releasing new album, you know, Accept releasing amazing albums recently, Saxon and all these old bands is still active and releasing new albums, and this is one of the examples, you know. Metal is more live than ever, and this is one of the reasons.
Oh, you choose Metallica. So that's a thrash metal from, they formed in Los Angeles, but they're a San Francisco band. Another band from Bay Area. Which one did you choose?
Metallica.
Metallica. Okay. Let's talk a bit about Grand Funk. That was a surprising choice for me.
Yes.
Didn't expect you to pick one of those albums. Anyway, talk to me about the band.
So, Grand Funk Railroad is one of my favorite bands.
All right. Your parents were listening to them?
No, no. My mom was crazy about Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, yes, this kind of bands that I liked, of course. But Grand Funk was something that appeared, you know, that I discovered after Jimi Hendrix, for example, that was a bit more interesting in the 70s music. And I think my two favorite bands, if I can do a spoiler.
Yeah.
Okay, my two favorite bands is Slayer and Grand Funk. So for me, it's very hard to choose one album of Grand Funk because I like everything they did. They are perfect band for me.
I've got the Pluribus Funk here, but let's take to this one with the greatest hits. And we have to choose between Grand Funk and Metallica. This is very weird.
Grand Funk.
Grand Funk, okay.
Sorry, Metallica.
Okay. Wow, wow, wow,
Yes.
wow. Wow. The second Iron Maiden album, which is called Killers.
I have an interesting thing to talk about. The people are gonna hate me after, but okay.
No.
I don't care.
That's your opinion. You have to be proud about your opinion.
I have to say that I hated Iron Maiden for many years.
Why?
I'm very shy for that.
I'm gonna hate
I
you
will
now.
fix it. I will fix it. No, it's because when I start to listen extreme metal, I was very into more extreme, you know. I was addicted. Like, I want more and more and more. Like I was like with the grindcore. I was crazy about grindcore. So when I was crazy about this band, was the time that everybody was listening to Iron Maiden, and I was like with this kind of, you know, teenager thought like, it's too melodic, it's bullshit. I want extreme music. No, how much more it's like noise, it's better. This kind of things. And of course, then with the time you say, okay, I'm a guitarist, I'm a musician, you know, I cannot play noise music all the time. Of course, I love it, bands like Napalm Death, I love this band. But not only like this, we have to open more your mind. And I start to like melodic things, of course. So, and then I remember, but I still was not into Iron Maiden. I don't know if I get bored, someone was telling me I was influenced by some, I don't know. But I remember when I listened Killers, example, and I say, wow, I like this band. Which band is this? I say, come on, this is Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden. But the voice is different. Yes, but this is the first singer. Oh! And then I learned how to like Iron Maiden. And for nowadays, I love Iron Maiden, absolutely. And I think they are genius. Then entire discography, it's really good, even if they have like a weird 2 albums in the middle.
Yeah.
But I love everything that they did, absolutely. So that's why I choose Kirit, because it was the album that made me understand what it's Iron Maiden is, and it's my favorite album.
And what will happen now? Grand Funk will beat Iron Maiden?
Grand Funk.
This is the Painkiller, Prika.
Yes!
Let's hear your story.
Now you know that you have my top 3
Okay.
bands.
Okay. We haven't shown this one yet. We'll show it a little bit later.
Yes.
Talk to me about Painkiller.
Judas Priest was included in that kind of bullshit that I said before about Iron Maiden. I was saying, it's too much melody. This kind of bullshit.
I'm very curious. What will happen here now?
I still stay with the Grand Funk. Sorry. Even if it's this break my heart.
This is Rain and Blood.
Yes.
This is the absolute, the quintessential, the ultimate thrash metal album. That's what people say.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Slayer is my favorite band.
Okay.
And this album opened the doors for me for extreme music. And when I listened this album for the first time, it's changed my life. You know, like, what the fuck is that? It's like, is this that I want to do? You know, it was something like that. And for me, Slayer is that thing. And I still, example for Nervosa, when I start Nervosa, I want something like a mix of Q&O and Slayer, you know, and Raining Blood. This for me was and Sepultura as well. The groovy of Sepultura put the things together.
It's Slayer versus Grand Funk.
Slayer.
Slayer. All right. So, we have a winner, and this is Slayer with the third album, το τρίτο album των Slayer, Rain in Blood. Thank you very much for your time, Prika. I hope that wasn't very stressful or very difficult for you to be part of this procedure, of this game. Thank you very much. And now you have to tell us when will you play the headline shows with Nervosa here in Greece.
When it's hard, but I can promise next year for sure.
Okay.
Yes, we are still working for the new tour, you know, the new album and everything, tour in Europe and all of these things. But I can guarantee that next year we'll come back with the entire tour of the new album.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for your time, Prika.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, πάμε να δούμε κάτι από Nervosa. Έτσι, ένα δείγμα από το Jailbreak. Και είμαστε πάντα εδώ στο TV World του Manda και του Metallica.